I'm a vet. Hey, I'm a vet. Turned out or turned loose. What's up, Maya Millions? Oh yeah, we back, we back, we back. The Vet Show, y'all share the live, share the live, like the live, share the live, share the live, like the live, share the live, like the live, share, like the live,
Roll up,
please,
roll up,
ladies.
roll up.
Share the live, like the live, please, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you're gonna have to turn the music down, else they're gonna kick you out. What happened, my what's up, Maya Millions? Why you dropped off? Maya Millions, you was turned out. Oh, Maya Millions declined. But you was turned out,
Why?
okay.
Some people don't want to be on, but I love Asha. Back to the lecture at hand. I don't know what she said about me. I went to use the bathroom, came back, but I know I have nothing but good things to say about her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did she say something bad about me? I don't know what was said
No,
when I
they
was
didn't
on.
say. They didn't say. They were just asking about Asha. What happened with Asha?
Right.
Jay Star.
Okay.
Well, you know, qualified to come fuck with cross country young pimpin', you beautiful bitch. All lavish Monte. Oh, this isn't a platform for y'all to be pimping at these hoes in the comments now.
Yeah. This is for knowledgeable. This is for Black History Month. This underground ism. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what ism is? Wait a minute. Let me go get my fucking books.
She going to get her books, y'all. Share the live, share the live, share the live, ladies. Share the live, share.
What is ism? What is ism? First off, ism is a culture. It's a language. It's a vernacular. It's a language or dialect spoken by pimps, players, max, fucking strippers, dope boys, procurers, prostitutes, and even scammers. In particular regions of the country. Let me go to church on y'all. It was posed as a second language. It was imposed on me as a second language. Being raised around pimps, I had to learn and learn quick. We didn't want outsiders knowing the business. It's not for ordinary people. It's for extraordinary lifestyle. That's all I have to say. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's a vernacular. You know what I'm saying? It's a vernacular. It's in you, not on you. And Do you feel me when I say it, y'all?
They feel you.
It's a
They feel you.
vernacular. It's vernacular.
Turned out to turn loose. Turned out to turn loose.
I want to pull my whole heels out.
Anybody want to come on tell their story about being
I
turned
want to
out?
pull my whole heels out. It gave me the gospel.
A turn loose.
No, it ain't made me turn loose, never, bitch. I was always turned out, whore. I just feel the gospel of this ism. I said, what does ism mean? It's a question. It's a question. It's a question. What is ism? What is ism to you? Oh, I'm taking
Pimping.
it to another story.
Pimping.
I'm taking it to another top line. Ism to
Procure.
me, ism is a culture. It's a language. It's a vernacular. It's a dialect spoken by pimps, players, macs, prostitutes, strippers. You know what I'm saying? Scammers, dope boys, procurers, procurers. I was once a procure. Do you know what a procure is? Go to your
Yeah.
Googles. Go to your Googles. Everybody. What is a procure?
Someone who accepts a percentage of money for finding dates.
A procure is something like a madam that goes out and find clients, bring them back
Where's London
to
at? Send a request, London.
procures. Google procures. Back in England, you know, bitches didn't have to go find Trizix. They
In the
had
18th,
procures that would go find men on the streets of England and bring them back to the girls. And the girls would have the candles lit. Be like, hey. You know what I mean? But they had procures back in the day, which are madams. Ooh, my hand is itching. What that mean? Ooh, rub it on your ass. It's going to come fast. Ooh, yeah. I'm about to come up on some money. A bitch hand itching. Ooh. Hand over fist. Hand over fist with money. Well, anyway, back to the lecture here. Ism. This ism, man. You know, it get me so excited. Do you know how to speak ism? Do you know how to speak ism? I learned how to speak ism at the age of 5. Listening to my pimp brothers speak, listening to they hoes, you know? Yeah. They was touching down on the whole show in Sacramento, and at the time it was called Fourth and T. And they used to be going to Fourth and T back in the day. And I used to be like catching on to what they be saying, like, bitch, give me my Miss Honey Hizzo. I ain't pleasing with your Hizzo. You know my little sisters is over this and this and there. You can't tizzalk around my little sisters. But I was paying attention to it. Listening to the ism. I
Listen
nizzo
to
what you're
the
saying.
ism.
I nizzo what you're saying, big brother. I nizno what you sizniz nan. I know you
Start
sending
talking
them
to their ass.
hizzos. Yeah, I nizno you sending them hizzos. That ism, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just for extraordinary people. It's for extraordinary. We're extraordinary. You're extraordinary. If ain't nobody ever told you you wasn't extraordinary, you are. Because you're a
Yeah.
part of this organization, this ism, this gizang. And you a part of it, man. If you ever participated in anything that has to do with this, you know, that's another class. Right now, this season, we have 10 seasons, 10
10
episodes,
shows, 10
10
episodes in the
episodes,
system.
10 episodes, and it's the first season. It's Home in 101. And don't ever forget, don't ever go without a rubber, bitch.
I'm trying to bring big knowledge on what's going on. Big
Don't ever
knowledge.
go without a rubber. And then after you finish, you say, what that say?
Hey, Lou 13, Lou 13, what's up?
Thank you, come again. Thank you, come again, regular. You want to get all the regulars.
What made you ladies get with ism?
I'm feeling real groovy tonight, y'all. I
What
hope
made
I
you
ain't looking
ladies get with
crazy.
ism?
Come on, bring ism on. I want to talk about this ism.
I keep trying to bring up KD Divine.
Katie Divine, you can go in the dark if you want to. Like a interview with a vampire. You know? You could be in the dark. You don't want nobody to see your face, but we want to hear your story.
All right.
Interview with a vampire. Interview with a vampire. Hey, Jules, you looking real fine over there with them big old titties.
Hey.
You got them big old titties, bitch from the city. Hey, my titties
Hey,
little. They look big today. I
KD
don't know why.
Divine.
you gotta
My
have pretty
titties
titties.
little, but they like real yellow and fine. But they look cute in this little white little, you know. And
You
I got
gotta
my
have
Chinese shoes on.
Kung Fu. Hey, remember that song in Young and the Things? He had to have the pretty titties to work in Magic City.
Mm.
I got my motherfucking Chinese shoes on, all kind of shit. I like to get into the scene. I'm
What
eating
kind of
sushi
Chinese shoes?
tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm eating
Let me see your
sushi.
shoes. Let me see your shoes, cousin.
You want to see them? Cousin, don't make no fun of me. I got the whole outfit on. Let me put my kimono on too.
Okay.
Speaking of that, remember I had a fight with Kenny Red, bitch, and we had to fight for the second time, and so Kenny had searched me down, right? And he was like, "No knives," because I always used to have knives, right? So I was like, "I'm gonna fuck this hoe up." This bitch had motherfucking braids in her hair, and I came out and I was like, "Wah!" Kenny was like, "Bitch, shut the fuck up." I was like, "No, nigga, you said no biting, no stabbing the bitch. I can make all the sounds I want." I was like, "Wah!" Gangsta Brown started cracking up. I grabbed that bitch by her braids. I beat that hoe up, man, playing with my motherfucking horn. Kenny was like tired of this bitch talking shit about me. He was like, "Whoop that bitch Gina ass." He was like, "This bitch always having talking yin yang about you." And he was like, "Bring your ass over here. Meet me on 38th and East 14th, bitch. Next door to Gangsta Brown Apartments." And I came up in that motherfucker and I was like, "Wow, bitch, I'm tired of you, oh." Oh. And I was like, I don't like to get out of character like that. But that was one wife-in-law. I had to whoop her ass. All my other wife-in-laws, I was cool with because I'm a happy hooker. But that bitch was jealous of me.
Yeah, we got
Kenny
a
Red was like,
show
"Get
about
that
wife in
ass,
laws. We
bitch."
got a show about wife in laws that's coming up.
Okay, we coming with that. But y'all, Kenny Red got mad at me because I was like, "What?" He was like, "Bitch, shut up, bitch. Shut up, bitch," making all them sounds. I was like, no, I can make them sounds. You said don't have a knife on you and no guns. I can make all the sounds I want, nigga. And I was like, "What?" I fucked that all up. Kenny Red was like, "Bitch, go on, make all them sounds, bitch, you motherfucking bitch." Oh, I was like not playing with it. Y'all, and it ain't even funny. We wouldn't even mean to talk about that shit. But I got my Chinese shit on tonight.
You looking cute. You looking cute.
You know them Chinese movies be like,
Uh-huh.
okay, famous.
And then be having the
Okay, I love you, Javon. Thank you. Thank you. No, I'm just playing, y'all. But anyway, turn out, turn loose, or turn on.
turned out, turned loose, or turned on.
I was turned out like a motherfucker when I hit that concrete, y'all. I thought I was super hoe. Oh, I'm about to out check every hoe on this track. That's the mindset I had. I was like juiced like a motherfucker to hit the track. I hit O'Farrell and Jones, and I was standing up there with some veteran bitches. I'm a raw bitch.
Trying to get a trick face.
Bitch, I was in the street, bitch. I wasn't on no sidewalk, bitch. I was in the street. Hey, hey, you know these bitches be on Instagram? That's how I was in the street in San Francisco. Hey, baby, what's up? Oh, you want me to suck y'all dick? I was stopping tricks, bitch. Lying like a motherfucker. I didn't want to suck no dick. But that's how I was doing. I'd be looking at these bitches on Instagram. I'd be like, bitch, that's how I was acting on my first day on the host show.
Uh-huh.
They be like, hey. I was like that on the host show.
Uh-huh.
My first day. And all I did was just follow dot-to-dot instructions. I was like, pull over. Get out. Let's go in here to the trick pad. Get him $20 to pay for the trick pad for the hour. I went there, put the rubber on him.
How you feel?
Come on,
my good old days.
KY jelly when he wasn't looking on my coochie. And then he was finished in like 2 minutes. And I was like, I did that, bitch. I pat myself on the shoulder. I was like, bitch, you a motherfucking champ, ho. You a fucking certified hoe. Right, and I went outside, bitch, and then after he wasn't nowhere around, bitch, I did a cartwheel down Farrell. Like a little kid, happy. Like, bitch, I turned a date, bitch. Nobody else see me, bitch, so. But I turned a cartwheel with some heels, bitch. I did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, clean cut. No GFE. I didn't even know about no GFE. That shit wasn't even out. Like a bitch back in my day knew better to be kissing tricks and going without rubbers and taking long time. No, bitch. No, we don't love you long time like Luke was saying. No, 2 minutes. 5 minutes, bitch. 5 minutes of funk and this ain't no jump. So move your titty off the G-stump. This titty. Now you're down to the nitty gritty. Bitch, that's how it was, bitch. Motherfucking Run DMC. Bitch, 5 minutes of funk, bitch. That's all the trick. I'm trying to give him 3 minutes of funk. The 5 minutes, that's it. I'm out the door.
That's too long.
What? I need my money. I need my shmoney. Bitch, we was down and dirty, like up under the instructions.
Turned out.
I'm laughing and kicking at y'all. I'm having fun, smoking weed,
Turned
talking to y'all and shit, but real talk. Bitch, you better be finished in 5 motherfucking minutes, hole. Or your pussy is a dry Mojave Desert ass pussy. But no, not really. Because my pussy was like that. I wasn't getting all wet for no trick. Bitch, KY jelly is the secret.
Hey.
KY jelly. Bitch.
Was you turned out or turned on? Or turned loose?
What's the difference? Is what I'm saying. You know, what's the difference?
The difference
You
know,
is,
like,
was
like
you
is it?
turned out, was you sent to the track with instructions? Or was you turned loose, sent out there without instructions?
Both.
Or was you just going
Both.
out there to fuck? Just
It ain't both.
Both.
It's one
All
or
the
the
above. At the time, no, it was all the above. Both.
Hey,
Tell us about it.
wait. Did a nigga tell you what to do, or you was just sent loose? You didn't have no wife law.
I started out as a renegade, and then I came under some instruction.
Okay,
Where
you
you got
can't
turned
talk about
out
you being a renegade.
Where you got turned out at?
Huh?
Where you was at?
Well, I don't know. Let me take that.
California.
Where at in California?
So we count that when you first got out there, when you turned out.
It's
So
gonna
she was
sound
turned
bad.
loose. She was turned
Where
loose.
you was at in California?
I said it's gonna be bad. Hemet.
Where?
Hemet. Out of all the
Where is
places.
that at? I never heard of it.
It's in the Inland Empire. I stay in the IE.
That ain't California.
Yeah, it is California and Hemet, California. It's California in the IE in the Inland Empire in Riverside County.
Is it
Riverside?
Southern California.
Northern California.
It's an hour from LA. Yeah, it's an
Okay,
hour from
Southern
LA,
California,
and it's
okay.
20 minutes. It's 20 minutes from Baseline
In the middle
and
of
G Street
nowhere.
in the Dino in San
Okay,
Bernardino.
you know what? San Bernardino. I used to be out there in Pomona back in the day.
Yeah, that's 20 minutes that way.
Right, and it
Yeah.
was a
So what
track. What's that
happened?
name of that track? That
What?
one track that went through all those. What's
Baseline.
it called?
Baseline. That's the
That's
baseline.
what it was. She telling the truth, cousin. Let me
So
tell you
where?
something.
So
I
so
remember
where?
it was like I remember I was
Tell
in
us
San
what happened.
Bernardino. I used to be in Pomona, and there was another little city. It was
What
like
had
all these
happened
little
was
cities.
I was a crackhead hoe, and now I'm 5 years
You
clean.
was
I'm
on
so
crack.
happy and
That's what
proud of
had
you
happened.
because it was
Yeah,
like
we
a lot of
proud of you.
gangs
So
I'm
and
like,
you was
that's
everything
what
on
out
had
crack.
there.
happened
So you was
was
on crack, and what
no,
happened?
I was on dope. I was on dope. I was on meth. I was on speed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What happened was I renegaded myself. I put myself out there so I wasn't homeless.
Uh-huh.
So you was a dope
I put
fiend.
it
So you
paid for
was
me in the
turned loose.
room. Yeah, and then I came under proper
I
Okay,
instruction.
you was
love you.
turned
Oh, I
on.
love you for coming on the show.
You was
Please.
turned
Oh, what's your
on.
name again, baby? I love you so much.
That's white girl.
My name's Tabby. Y'all can call me
That's
Tabby,
white
Okay,
girl
no,
with
Tabitha,
ask me.
all the
I
Sarah,
love you
names.
for
Nicole,
coming on here
Nikki.
That's
because
our
that's
girl
some
with all the
real talk.
names.
You was like, I came out here
Yeah,
because I was on dope, and then you came up under some proper
I did
instruction.
survival sex. Survival sex, to get me
Oh my
out the
God, you
street
was
and in a
turned
room.
loose. You was turned loose, bitch. You was turned loose. This is a
That's why I
perfect
ask you,
example
like,
of
what's
Let
being
the
her
turned
let her
difference?
tell
Because
loose.
her story. Let
there's
her tell
turned
her
out where
story.
you got proper instruction. There's being turned out when you sit down under proper instruction. Then there's turning loose.
So you
And
was
then you
turned
say, or
on.
was you turned on? I wasn't turned on by the tricks. No, I was turned on by the money.
Right.
That's why I say
Right.
all the above.
But you
Like,
know
because
it's
I've
some
been
bitches
through all
out
of
there that's
it.
some nymphomaniacs. And they just like want to just do it. Do it. Do it till they're satisfied. You know what I'm saying? It don't be about the money, but you was turned loose, but you was about the money. Okay? And there's some
Hmm.
bitches that been turned out and about the money too. But some bitches have been turned on. And there's some niggas that been turned on. Like they don't even want to send a bitch to work because they want to stay up in her pussy
The
fucking.
money gonna turn me on.
The money turned you
Money,
Come
and
on.
I
on
love
now.
You
you
were
for
turned
that.
The
on.
money turn me on. Come on.
Oh my God, you a real one. You a real one, bitch. I
All
really.
right, all right.
Unfortunately, I started off as a minor.
Okay, how old was the
I
nigga?
started
How old
when
was
I
he?
was
How old
17.
was he?
I was
Did he know
17.
how old you was?
You was 17, and
I
then you
was
just went out
17.
there
Yeah,
and started
nah.
getting money for drugs because you was on drugs and didn't want to be homeless
Mm-hmm.
No, listen.
at
So did you have a
17.
baby at that time or you was just on drugs?
I got a daughter
No,
now.
I'm saying was you on
But no,
drugs?
at
Okay, you
that
was
time,
on
nah.
drugs.
I was just lost
Lost
and
and
out of my
turned
mind. I
out.
was just lost. I
Lost
was
and turned out.
lost in the sauce. Hella lost.
Oh my God, I love you, girl. Thank you for coming on here. Because this ain't no
Of
joke.
course,
I
10
laughing,
years in the game.
having
I gotta
fun because
say,
I am a
hey.
10
happy
years in the
hooker.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 years in the game. Hey, I'll be celebrating 11 years this year.
Girl, you still trapping?
Did
Mm-hmm.
you
Girl, don't be
finish cleaning
ashamed
that
of it.
house the other day?
Girl, what? What's your name,
You
girl?
mean my house?
Yeah, on the
You mean my
bed.
grandpa house? This house right here?
Okay.
Girl, do you have
This
alcohol
house,
in your
yes.
car?
You did a good job, I see.
Out call and call car.
Oh, girl, you be car dating, bitch. Bitch, I love you,
If I
bitch.
don't got a room,
Bitch, you done been car
I be
dating
car
type of
dating. Hell
bitch.
yeah.
Girl, I done did so many car dates, bitch. I'm
Not
like
my car.
parking in the
It's gonna
alley,
be
have
their
my white
car.
car
Ain't my
watching out
car.
for me.
The one time I had a wifey, oh hell no. That's the one time I had a gorilla. I only had 3 folks in my life, and the third one turned out to be my baby dad.
Girl, you make that
But
up.
man.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You said you had some gorilla bottom bitches?
No, I had my wifey and the folk at the time, he was a gorilla.
Oh, he was a gorilla?
He was a gorilla. He was a gorilla going out the six. We was all staying up in the six, and turned out they a relation. Like turned out they got kids together. They got the sons, 2 kids up in the room too with the
So you
BZ.
felt like
With the
you
with the
on
with
my
the
end.
wifey at the time. And then they got me another room. The trap room. That's the regular room. You go down there. We shared the trap upstairs at the six.
Okay, check this
But
out.
I was still
What
on
city
dope at
was
that
this?
time. Sun City, Menifee, still in the Inland
What
Empire.
is that?
Sun
What
City,
city? What
Menifee.
state?
California. All this bit,
Oh,
I
wait.
have not worked outside of California. I
Oh,
don't travel like that.
California
I need
go
to.
crazy, don't it, though, bitch?
California.
California, because it's like the whole East Coast. Even though the money is better on the East Coast side, A bitch go through some shit going from Northern California to Southern California all the way to San Diego. Bitch, oh my God, it's some stories. Let me make a
I've been to
Bro,
San Diego. I've been to the.
California
Oh, I love
story.
Oceanside.
it's all
Oceanside
over
got
California.
some money out there. San Diego got the money out there, man. With the military,
I
man,
done been all down up and
man.
down the coast of California. I used to be on Broadway.
Hey,
I used to be
Oceanside
on
is bomb
what's
over
it called?
there.
La Seneca? What's that shit called?
No, over there in Orange County at the Long Beach, at Long
Well,
Beach,
I used to stay at the
not
Air
Long
Force
Beach,
Discovery. Oh,
Laguna
stop.
and Huntington. Huntington Beach got a little blade out there. It's over there by Harbor Boulevard, by Harbor.
You know this shit.
And Anaheim, Santa Ana, Harbor Boulevard or Holt
Well, I
is down there in
shaking my
Ontario.
head because you a real bitch. You a real bitch. Yeah,
A real one don't need no blade. I could walk down the street right now and walk to the store and have some
on the
random ass person
7-Eleven.
buy me a
You better
box of
believe it.
Pampers for my kid.
You better believe it.
Cause I done did that. I done did that to get formula. When my baby dad, when he didn't come through with no shit, he didn't come through with nothing. Best believe I went to go provide for mine.
Girl, can I ask you this? Did you ever catch a case on
Yes.
an accident?
Yeah, and I got it dropped because I went up in there big old pregnant. I went up in there pregnant to get the case dropped because I lied to the courts and said that and I said that I was on dope,
Girl,
sir,
you
Your
we
Honor.
all
I was
drank,
on
bitch. I
drugs
just
at
said I
this
had
time, Your Honor,
ADD.
even though I wasn't. I had just gotten out there on Harbor over there,
I know
yeah, on
exactly what you're
Harbor
talking about,
Boulevard.
girl. Anaheim.
Yeah, in Anaheim. Yeah,
Girl,
I had just sat down. I had just sat down on the blade out there, right? Not even finished my first cigarette, and I get manhandled by these two police because they're
real
doing a
good.
street
Okay,
sweep,
they run.
and I see them
But they
picking
think
up
you want
bitches from across the street and shit. But I still pushed my merry way on, and let alone I get caught up too, and then I get all this pigeon talk up in jail, like, oh, your daddy don't love you. He not calling to check up on you, bitch. You still here? Come home to me and my folks. We love us, a white woman. You gonna make us some bread, bitch? I don't need
girl,
you.
they was trying to knock you, bitch. Bitch,
Mm-hmm.
you know what? You a real bitch. You a A1 bitch. You know what I'm saying? You a type A female. Like, bitch, I don't need to be knocked by you, bitch. You can't knock me,
I'm
boy.
sorry. People
You know
say
what I'm saying? Bitch, I know how to come
playing
home
a
with
team
a nigga if I
player.
want to come home with a nigga. Bitch, I ain't no bitch to be knocked, oh. I like
A
you, white
team
bitch.
player. I work solo. That one time I had a wifey going out in San Bernardino off a baseline. The bitch left me. She get dropped off on that side. I get dropped off on this side. Like, why aren't we staying together to be
She
safe,
worked at
bitch? How you just gonna up and leave me? Like, come on now.
girl, that ain't right. That ain't right.
Yeah,
And
that's
that was the first
crazy.
time I went in my pimping circle. I've been in my first pimping circle out there off a baseline. I was told not to go past this certain street, off the little side street. No, don't go past so and so. My dumb ass, the trick took me in the car past the so and so, and I hop out afterwards to walk back this way, and then lo and behold, I wind up in a pimping circle. And I called the gorilla because he was my folks at the time. I called the gorilla, Daddy, come get me,
Girl, what?
come get me.
Oh,
Turns out he
no,
knows who did
why,
it too. He goes, get off my bitch like
what
that.
year
He
was
go,
this?
that's mine. What year was
Girl, yeah,
this?
you wind up in a pimping circle, girl. My phone almost fell off.
What year was it? 6 years, 7, 8 years ago?
Why you didn't
6.
why
Cause
you
I've
didn't
been
try to
with him for
like in the
6.
crowd? Why would you have a trick drop you
7 years
off
ago,
at a
8 years ago.
why would you have a trick drop you off at a pimping circle? Did you want to shoot?
He didn't drop me off in the pimper circle. I was on dope at the time. I was still in my addiction. So
You didn't know where you was getting dropped off.
out my mind. I didn't know where I was. I just, okay, did the do, okay, woo, woo, in the car. All right, bye. I'm going to get out. And then I start walking and then I cut right and then
Wind
boom,
up in
pimp
the pimp
circle.
circle. And it
So,
was
so,
one of these
so
Mm-hmm.
in
young
the
pimp
two
Because there's a
circles.
years,
trap
so in the
house. There was
2 years
a house right
you was
there.
with your folks, you only had two wife alums?
No, it was
Two
already
what?
got
Two
a
wife
poppy.
alums in the 2 years? Let me see. What was the question? They got a question for you. Let me see.
I had
For the
one
two
wifey
years,
in my
yeah,
whole
why you
10
only had one
years.
wife alum in the 2 years?
Because the nigga couldn't knock no
'Cause
other bitches.
They talking to
no,
her. They
it's not
asked
the
her a
nigga. It's
question.
me. It's me. I don't get along very well with other women. I work solo dolo.
Oh, you
Fuck a
do.
team player. I did my
So
teams
you
with
didn't like
sports
wife
back in high
alums?
school. I'm done
You
with
didn't like
that.
wife alums?
I gotta be able to click with you. We gotta be able to click a little bit to even
I'm
do
not alone
something.
with having a
Otherwise, you're
wife
just gonna
alone.
be beefing and have competition. Cause I stay competitive. Ain't nobody gonna bring in more money than me if I'm the bottom.
So
Oh,
why you wouldn't let him
I'm gonna
have more
keep my
bitches
ass
then?
out there.
you want to keep your fucking position. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why you don't want to get along with the bitches because you was like,
I'm not a team player. I'm not. I work solo dolo.
well, I was a team player until a bitch showed me different. And then after that, it's like, bitch, off with your head, whore. You know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking.
I
But
tried the
I'll
wifey
help you
thing. I
if you
really
get
did.
into it with a trick. Or if you get my nigga money. But I'm not being all friendly with you. But I'll be like, hey, girl, hey, girl.
I mean, just because the one wife that I did have, it's just how she brought
All
herself
I
in the
gotta know.
situation and
Wife in
everything.
law is like
I
power.
wasn't showing no nothing. She wasn't protecting me, like communicating, not quite protecting me, but going out and like, hey, bitch, where you at? Like, ain't no communication, ain't no nothing, no checking in, no
Okay.
nothing. So I got a bad outlook because of that on a
Okay.
wife. So since then I never had one.
I feel you on that. Like a bitch ain't like trying to be a team player and all that. Like, bitch, I'm not about to
Mm-hmm.
be about you, bitch. I'm about to be about this nigga money. But because
And
you
I'm
with
also
a nigga,
tired of
I'm
working
trying to act
24/7. Like if there's a
so. But
wife,
if you're not
if
a
you
team
got a wife, we
player,
both
I
supposed to
feel you.
work.
Like, bitch, your life ain't revolve around me. I'm paying this nigga, bitch. You got me fizz up his all. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, let me go on about my motherfucking business. I ain't got time for a
Teamwork do make the dream work. I
They said
corrected
that wasn't no.
myself when I
They
said
said that wasn't no
I
pimp. That was a
corrected myself.
boyfriend.
how you know she wasn't with a boy a pimp? Was you with a pimp or a boyfriend? Did he
They say you weren't with no pimp. You was with a boyfriend.
Who?
the audience?
What?
They say you weren't with no pimp. You was with a boyfriend.
If you had problems like that, because a real pimp, you gonna get along. Bitch gonna bite her lip like, even if she mad and she's a hater. She knows she up
Hmm
under some real pimp.
Well, I've hardly been
Except
around her. Like
if
we
bitch
switched off
better
the room.
act
Like we didn't
and
do
act
no
like you
dates at
wanna
all
bite
together.
your lip,
We
bitch.
didn't do nothing together.
You better be nice,
Me and
bitch,
her
to
didn't
my
do
bitch.
nothing.
You better be nice to my bitch.
He didn't
The
say
fuck?
that.
I saw you had a boyfriend. I didn't even
You
fuck
better
that
be
folk at
nice to my
all.
bitch. Because you ain't been
I
pulling
never
in that
once
much
fucked a
money
gorilla.
like you should be. You better be grateful for this help, ho.
Yeah.
Bitch, you better be nice. When that bitch get cold at night, you better put a fucking blanket on her. When that bitch feel like she want to take a bath, you better warm up some water for her. That's the
Always.
bottom bitch is supposed to look out. Like, make sure all y'all happy. You
Said
better,
she couldn't have been with the P. Hell no, I've been with three.
you better
The
act like
first
bitch
one,
getting
the first
warm. You
situation
better make a bitch
was
warm.
scary, and I had ran off.
Jules, have you
I
ever
did. My
made a
first
wife-in-law
fuck.
feel terrible?
I I like having wife laws. I had
I
like
know.
seven
Because it's
times,
like,
so
you helping me help me.
But do y'all get along?
Girl,
yeah,
you
we
better
helped
act
out.
like you get
Did y'all
along.
get along, or was it always like a drama and beefing? Because
Well,
I feel like
you
too
is.
many get
What
in
good
one
is that
room, it's gonna
besides
be
you arguing
beefing.
and beefing about his money? Ain't that a
I helped
bitch?
kids that
Yeah.
wasn't mine.
You better
I
get
just
along.
loved
It's like teamship. It's like the fucking United States Army. You know what I'm saying? Or the Navies. And the fucking
Yeah,
Wet
respect
Seal.
everybody's
Bitch, you a
position.
Wet
I
Seal
agree.
if you a raw bitch and you been in the game for a long time and you been about that nigga money. You like a Wet Seal. Like you'll take a motherfucking trick down about that nigga money. Bitch, you in the army. You like you a junior bitch if you in the army. But if you in the Air Force, you know you doing good. You being on automatic, doing right. Bitch, if you in the army, you like the low total.
I'm tired of being worked 24/7. When I had that gorilla, he kept me high and put up
Ah,
in that room
Was
all
he
the
getting
time.
high too?
24/7. High, yeah, high because
Was he getting
I was
high
on
too?
dope. No, he was a dealer. He sold the
So
shit.
you was
he
with a
wasn't a
dope boy.
PI till he DI.
Yeah, the gorilla was a dope boy, yeah.
Oh, girl, you a young bitch. I never went through that shit. But girl, tell me your stories. Please tell me your stories. You a great little,
Well, hey, how I got
you
with
a
the
great
gorilla, how I chose with him, I basically got sold
little
by my
man.
boyfriend at the time for a pack of cigarettes and a line of dope. He gave that to my boyfriend at
I
the
think you
time,
told us
and I went
last
with the
time you told us
gorilla.
so.
And he came back. He came back to come and get me. My boyfriend at the time came back to come and get me. The gorilla answered the door like, "She not leaving you. She chose. She
Was he a
here."
gangbanger? Was he a blood or a crip?
My baby daddy for rolling.
They got
Big
this.
Fast Kitty say she love having wife-in-laws.
I love having wife
All
laws.
right,
That was the
white
second one.
girl. Thank you for coming on the show. Continue sharing with your friends and
And you need
liking,
to go to an
share like,
NAA meeting, bitch, if
share
you
like.
adult still. Go
She's
to
not doing dope.
NAA.
She's 5 years
Oh, I'm
clean.
not. It's weed. It's wax.
Okay,
She
girl.
see you
Okay,
go to
good.
5 years
AA.
clean.
Girl, I'm about to celebrate 5 years sober.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Guap. That was a good
That
one, bro.
Yeah.
they have this little hotel, right? And it kind of remind me of something what she talking about choosing up with dope dealers and shit. They have a hotel industrial. It's called the In Town Suites and stuff. You go there, it's ran
Oh,
like me.
what is that? On
They got
industrial in
full industrial, full industrial, the In Town
oh
Suites
yeah,
over there,
club
where
wax,
where
club
you have
wax.
a yeah, okay. So when the cars come out, all the hoes come out, but everybody paying the dope man. The dope man got people in the rooms and stuff. It's like New Jack City around that bitch. It's like, ew, that's
It is, but
cool.
that's gross. We don't want to talk about that. We want to talk about some real clean cut homes, like bitches that's just really getting to it, reaching in niggas some money, or just getting to some money, for themselves and buying themselves real estate, even if they're strippers and like I said, hoeing was handed on a platter to these bitches. Like they get so much money, they get
Pearls
$1,500,
heartbreaks.
they get walked
Pearls
out
heartbreaks.
strip
She
club from the
say she
security
say
guard.
they folks take care of them real good.
What?
What's up,
Cool.
Pearl heartbreaks? Hitting the quota every day. Was y'all turned out or turned loose? Y'all want to come on, send a request.
Come on, you guys. I want to know if you was turned out, if you had some instructions, some dot-to-dot instructions.
Well, Mike,
Go in
what's up,
here,
Mike?
use
Don't you come
rubber.
on?
If you was turned loose, if you learned along the way. Because I'm not going to judge you. Because if you did learn and you back on you got it together, that show you a strong motherfucker.
What's up, Mike? Come on, you can put on your logo.
Because sometimes you get turned loose and you don't know, you learn along the way, and it'd be like a year later, you'd be like, this is what I should have been knowing. But then the thing is, you get on that horse and you get on that motherfucking horse and get on there right, not getting on there backwards, riding backwards. You all over there smelling the horse ass because you riding it backwards. Bitch, turn around, grab hold to the reins, and then ride this motherfucking horse. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta smell a little ass and all that. But I thank God I didn't. Because I was exposed around this motherfucking ism at a young age. I knew what to do.
Yeah.
I knew what to do. Stella knew what to do. Stella got what, you know what I'm saying? She knew what to do. You know what I'm saying? She got dot instructions. We had white laws. We had bottom bitches that was showing us the right way. That was up under a nigga's instructions. And you know what I'm saying? It wasn't teaching the bitch nothing wrong. Bitch tell you what to do. When we go up in here, you're going to get your money first. Show a bitch instructions. And I got a song
Pearls
about
and
it. I'm going to read about it
heartbreaks.
later
You
on.
20
About it.
now? You 20 years old now?
I was 20 years old when I turned out. So what's up? You ain't got to turn out when you 15, 16 years old, bitch. You could be like, graduated from high school and be like, this square life is expired.
Okay, Kendra.
I need to
We
get some
gonna give
fucking
you a
going
pass,
in my
Kendra.
life. I turned out when I was 20. Bitch, I had a square job, graduated, all that
Mr.
shit.
J
Square
Star was
motherfucking
turned
good
out.
enough.
Okay, Kendra.
Kendra, that bitch should have been my wife-in-law back in the day.
Turned on or turned out? Turned on or
Hey,
turned out?
girl.
What's up?
What
Was
you
you turned
doing?
Huh?
on, turned out, or turned loose?
I was turned out at 18.
So you got instructions, proper instructions from
I
somebody.
got proper instructions now.
Girl,
Where
I
you
love
at?
you, bitch.
Where you at? Where you at? What's your name and where you from?
My name Harmony. I'm from Philly.
You from
Oh,
Philly.
bitch, how long you been in the game? What time did you what time
So
did
what
you
you doing?
enlist?
Escort? Hold on now.
What time did she enlist? What year do you enlisted?
What
With
year you
your
enlisted in the game? I
uh
don't think she no vet.
no, I'm not no vet. I'm not
How
no
long
vet.
you been in the game?
I only been in the game for a year and a half.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
girl. So tell me how your first day when you
Yeah, you got
first time
turned
you
out.
got in the game.
Yeah,
Tell us your story.
it's a funny story because I was on a dating app at 18 and shit. My baby dad had passed away.
Okay.
And I ain't want to work no job or nothing. I got a child and stuff like that. I ain't know what to do with my life. I was on a dating app and this dude that I first was talking to, he hit me up like he was a pimp or whatever, but he really wasn't a pimp, and I
You
never
up on
gave him
what? On the
huh?
on the media, social media?
No, on a dating app. It was called like Plenty of Fish.
Oh, POF.
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 Yeah.
Wow.
I went to Washington with him, but I never paid him. He just fucked on me. And he said he had girls or whatever the case may be. And I went to one of the girls in the hotel, but she had folks. And she ended up telling me about the nigga I was fucking on. And oh my God, it's embarrassing a little bit.
No, girl, tell us, girl. Tell us, girl.
She ended up telling me about the nigga I was fucking on. And she started telling me about her folks that she already had. And I ended up choosing with him.
Whoa.
So I started paying him for about 6 months or whatever the case may be. Found out
Where was
that
y'all? Where was you at, girl? What city? I want to know everything.
I was in like Washington, Maryland,
Oh, yeah.
Virginia, all them
Good
areas.
money.
The DMV.
Oh, she on his live. Shy chasing checks. That's her
Girl,
right
get
there.
on here, bitch. Tell us the story, bitch.
That's her
I
right
only
there.
love a good
She
story.
turned me out into her folks. She was telling me about the nigga. Yeah, she started telling me about her folks and whatever, and I met up with him and started paying him for about 6 months.
You liked it, what he was saying and shit. You got with his piss imping.
Yeah, he was an older dude. He wasn't like young. He was hip to the game already.
Oh, yeah, he was already like laced and shit.
Yeah. Gave me a
Okay, bro, so you got with the nigga. So you paid for 6 months. So how did you expire? What happened when you
Wait. Let's go back. You got turned. You say he turned out. Did you pay him? How much you paid him?
And 431.
How
Yeah,
much you paid him?
443.
How much
Bro,
you
when you
paid him?
got with him, did you give him choosing fee?
This is turned out or turned loose.
No, when I first turned out, I didn't have a fee. Actually,
Oh yeah, right. Turnouts don't have no fee. Okay. That's my mistake, bitch. I'm just going over
The
my.
latch not on the door.
Okay.
Okay.
So anyway,
So
so you
what was
got
you
with the nigga
escorting?
brought you on.
Say it again.
Was you
The bitch brought
escorting?
you
Y'all
on.
was escort service?
Yes.
No, she met him on Plenty
Okay.
of Fish.
No, I met the first dude on Plenty of Fish. He brought me to the bitch. I am paying attention. I use those keys. Oh, I don't know then. I don't know.
Is that your wife alone?
Say it again.
Is that your wife alone?
Yeah, they my wifeys right here. I got 3 wifeys.
I love them. Where they at? Put them bitches on. Hey girl, you got your bonnets on. I love y'all.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys have a bonnet and swing around a pole and get some money on the nigga.
Yo, they here?
I love you.
All right.
I love
Thank
you.
y'all for coming on because Martina ain't going to let you tell your story, so we're going to get y'all back later.
No, I
All
like
right.
them bitches. No, don't take them off. Don't do it.
Go ahead, Martina. Go ahead, talk.
Don't do it, famous. I like them bitches. They had their bonnets on. Them
You
bitches
gotta
like
let
them
people
some ice.
talk when they come on the
I
show.
like
You
them
got to
hoes.
let the people
Them
talk.
hoes, that nigga know he got some good bitches right there. He got a little motherfucking team.
You
Them
gotta
hoes
let the
about to get
people
some
talk
ice.
when they come on
Them
the
bitches
show,
waiting for
Martina.
cars. Oh, I like them hoes. They had it better than me because I had to get it from the motherfucking concrete, bitch. I ain't get it from the mud. I never been a mud, bitch. I got it from the concrete, bitch, to the carpet. Because my mom and daddy was some good parents. They just had pimping ass sons. And their daughter was a pimping ass a hoeing ass fool. Hoeing ass fool.
All right, Foreign Gemini. Sorry, you ready to come tell your story? Martina's not gonna.
I'm not gonna
You don't
interrupt
even want
nobody.
to come
No.
on. All
I'm
right.
so juicy. It got me juice.
Okay, y'all. Let Martina go ahead and talk because they don't want to come on. They don't want to come on. All right,
Why am I
Martina, come
this
on. Go
motherfucker?
ahead, talk.
You know what I'm saying? You know California, the women, the weed, and the weather. Ooh, they're the best. They got the best holes in California. Best holes.
Gemini star. I don't know why you declined.
The best holes, the best weed.
They said, "Shut up, Martina. You talk too much."
Fuck you. Kiss my motherfucking red ass.
She said, "Give the other ladies a chance." They say
They
you
can
not.
kiss my ass. They ain't paying my bills. Cash at me, bitch, and then you can tell me what to do.
They say you rude.
Yeah, and your mama is too.
Let me see. Okay, form. She denied. I did request her. She denied. Martina turned up right now.
I sure the fuck am, bitch. I'm turned, bitch. I stay turned. I'm a Gemini.
Gemini star. I'm in the
I
car on my
stay
phone.
turned, bitch. I stay
Okay.
turned.
All right.
Motherfucker.
Foreign Gemini. When you get in the house, send us a request. Martina just turned up. Don't mind her. She all right. We gonna hear your story.
I am turned. I'm turned like a motherfucker. I stay turned. As soon as I wake up, I'm glad y'all understand my Gemini 526, May 26, bitch. Turned. Bitch, I'm turned. I'm turned. I had a couple of motherfucking
No, but add why say I'm a Gemini too.
girl, you know how we get juice. We don't like nobody to turn us down. We want to turn down. Like, I'm a good person, but I get turned up, bitch. I stay turned like motherfucking Kanye West.
Yeah, but the show you got to let other people talk though. I mean,
Yeah.
when they come on the show, they coming to tell their story. You gotta let them tell their story.
Okay, go ahead. Tell their story. Go ahead.
They don't even want to come on. They don't want to come on.
I dismiss myself, y'all.
She a Gemini. She turned up. They say you got so many personalities, Martina. Okay. Leonie say they love your style.
Love you, Leilani. Fuck them other motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I just let everybody talk. Wait till my turn, that's all.
Yeah, she was on Soft Belly. I'm a Scorpio. Hustlemom, where you
Eat my prize.
at? Leonie said you so beautiful, Martina. Jewel, they want to know how old was you when you turned out? And what's your sign?
I'm a Gemini. I turned out probably like 19, probably turned out before that, but well, turned out really at 19. So I've been checking cash from niggas since I was skipping school, going to the mall, getting my little 500, all of that shit at like 16 and shit. So I was supposed to be at school. I was doing other shit.
Martina, they said is you mad? They said is you mad, Martina?
Hell no, my fat ass eating some prime.
She said she eating prawns. She taking a break. Go ahead, Jewel.
No, I like to eat, you guys. My booty hella fat. I'm hella thick and it's ignorant and disrespectful. And sometimes my hunger, I got some prime. And I'm over there like, I'm not mad. Only dogs get mad. I'm a real bitch. Was that an oxymoron?
So what you were saying, Jewel?
Oh, that was good.
So, I was still checking paper at least about 16 years old. I was going ahead and skipping school and, getting my little gifts and shit. And then I started like every guy that was like, oh, they want to see me and stuff. I need $500. I was a high price bitch when I was like young. So then I was like, oh shit, you can really, really get money like this every day from every different type of guy. Then I started like, okay, really checking paper.
Have a
But I ain't like no,
have a different
huh?
in every county. Now, I remember the first time I got some money. It was $50. And I remember this boy was flashing his money. And I remember he used to be getting dropped off in Mercedes. His mama was hella fly, hella pretty bitch. Like I wanted to be like his mama. You know what I'm saying? And he kept showing me money. He was like, I like you. And I was like, give me some money. And then he gave me $50, girl. I gave him a good old kiss. I was like grinding up against him too, like, and rolled it around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It was like
I'm
60
doing
seconds of life. But I made that 60 seconds of his life feel like, ooh, yeah. And I had a
You kissed them for
little taste
60
booty,
seconds?
grabbed my booty cheeks, and I was like, ooh, 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 on him. And that was it. And I was like, ooh, yeah. And I was scared after that. When I broke the $50 and shit, my sister seen it. She was like, bitch, where you get that money? Don't tell mom I gave her $20, please. You know what I mean? My mama never knew. But my daughter, my sister, she 18 months older than me. She seen that money. Yeah.
Oh, she said she's good too. Okay, that's how she know I'm mellow.
Yeah, you too. They said finish your story, Jewel.
Yeah, so I've been breaking them. I was breaking them real early and stuff, and I still had them on the phone line to where I would go out of town and I would still be breaking on their ass. Hey, I need this, such and such. I'm making up stories and why I need money and shit. Man, I still do that game. That game always work. But yeah, then I got turned out, like getting with a bottom bitch and shit. Probably like, I left the club, left Magic City, and then once I left, I was just going out to the clubs and stuff, making money.
Right. Off that strip.
Yeah.
You
That
didn't hit crack when you first got money, right, Jill?
was what?
You didn't get money off the track when you first earned hooker money. You was in the stripper club.
Look at
What
money was
year?
I'm talking about the first money.
Miss Motherfucker want to know what year.
what year? Probably like 99. I was
And
on,
they want to know
Peach.
if did you used to work at Magic City?
Yeah, Peachtree Street was my track. Yeah, I worked at Magic City in what 99 or whatever, 2000. That's when I was, probably hooking. Oh yeah, I'm at it
Do you remember Sugar? And do you remember
temporarily. Remember who?
Do we remember what?
Sugar and White Chocolate at Black Magic City? Because they was the hottest bitches in Georgia.
I remember White
Um,
Chocolate.
I remember them. I remember them in Queen Ebony. I mostly took to the hoes with pimp with Queen Ebony and stuff like that. I always like, went that way.
It's so beautiful. Yeah. Hail to the queen.
Yeah. You remember her?
Beautiful.
You remember Lex girl Cream? That's how I learned that's how I learned how to make my booty clap from Cream
You what?
clap.
I remember
Um,
Sugar. I remember White Chocolate. I remember Teardrop. And I remember Queen Ebony. You know what I'm saying? Them like the main bitches out there.
what was the club you
All the
worked at?
motherfucking new niggas videos.
What club you worked at, Martina?
Girl, I was a hoe, bitch.
But you worked at a club though. You did some little bit of stripping. You did a little bit of stripping now.
No, I did like years later, but I was always like, have my escort service going, have my bitches going in the strip clubs, taking all the tricks. While they were shadow boxing with them bitches, dancing.
But you worked in the strip club though.
I worked in the strip club in Miami, not in Atlanta. In Miami at the motherfucking Gold, that shit over there across the street.
Gold Rush. I thought you worked in Atlanta for about a week too.
No, never, ever in Atlanta. It was only hoeing. But
that's what a good club's at.
No, but I didn't want to do that because I couldn't embarrass my folks. I'm a hoe. You know what I'm saying? But I accidentally started dancing in Miami because I was over there with some celebrities, and the manager at the Gold Club was like, do you dance? I was like, yeah, lying. He said, where you dancing? I said, Magic City, Strokers, Pin-Ups. I just named all the strip clubs. He was like, could you be over here tomorrow at 1 o'clock? I was like, I sure will. I went the next day and went and bought hella shoes, hella shit. He thought I was a real stripper. Bitch, I wasn't. But I knew I can get me some money, girl. Guess what? I turned the champagne room into a whole straw. I was like, fuck that dancing shit. You want to do
That's right.
Girl, I turned the motherfucking champagne room into a whole straw. When the whole straw wasn't doing good for me, bitch, I act like I was a stripper. And I'd do a couple of moves. And I'd be like, you want to go in the champagne room? Champagne room? Champagne room? Bitch, I was in the champagne room home.
How long you worked at Gold Rush?
Girl, every time I came to Miami, because I lived in Atlanta, but sometimes when I got tired of all the hoes and all the shit, I was just take a plane, come over to Miami and act like I'm just somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And just dance and get some money for about a week or two. And then I bounce back to Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
And no one ever knew. Because, it was a white club. This Gold Club 24 hours a day. I was working daytime shift. They wouldn't let me work nighttime shift yet. And I was going in the daytime and I was getting money.
How much money you was making in the strip club?
I remember the first time I went in there and I was like doing some old moves. Because, white girl club, it's different. You can get away with it. You can fake it in there. The black girl club, you gotta know some moves, bitch. But white girl club, you know what I'm saying? I was in there the first day, I made like $750.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, girl. I called up my little soldier, my capo. I called Isaac. I was like, Isaac, nigga, I made $750. I only worked like 8 hours. He was like, do it again. I did it again. And after that, I started getting jiggy with it. And started going in the champagne room. And I just turned the fucking host show I turned the strip club into a host show. Until they fired me. I was paying the security guard, like, here.
Lovely J. That's not true.
What?
I can't play. Lovely J they say a hoe can always pretend to be a stripper, but a stripper can't pretend to be a hoe. That ain't true, because I can't dance. I didn't try.
Because when it come down to it, they don't know what to do. But I did pretend to be a motherfucking stripper. I was turning that motherfucking strip club into a hoe straw. You can't pretend to be no hoe. Because when it come down, the motherfucker want to get...
You can't pretend to be no stripper either, because they want you to strip. They want you to...
Girl, I was doing all that. I was pretending, but I was like, let's go. Fuck this shit. Let's go in the champagne room. You can't pretend.
I was a hoe in the strip,
like
okay?
Real live shit. Any bitch could be a stripper, but you can't be and put a Riz upper on the trizzy and sizz up and fizz up and all that shizzy. Square bitch don't know how to dizzle all this and that. The fuck?
I was a hoe on the pole and on the straw. So
the fizz is up.
I know how to do it in the club. I did that shit in the club. I was making more